Coach, any Florida resident will tell you that afternoon pop-up showers and storms are the norm, and that's exactly what we have right now. Expecting a pretty steady rain throughout today here in Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. This to Jarwin. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 27, and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Go now. 18 Gators. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Go. Hey, Steve 6.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard.
Got it. 58, 58, come on. Okay, just like that. Just like that. Slam, slam, slam. 6-6, pull it high. 58. Hard. Mike, 58, right there.
Back to throw here. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, exit. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. I'm coming.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Go. Mike, 58, right there. I got him. 58 is the Mike. 58 is the Mike. Hey, good job. 58 is the Mike. So don't say nothing. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
2nd and 14. He goes full extension, and he's got it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. He'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. 4th down now after a loss of 2. And his kick is right there. It's good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Oh, hell no.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Don't even think about blitzing nobody. You ain't finna get here.
The Texans here on third down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Hey, Sam off.
From the gun, Lawrence.
I told you,
the open man
don't
is
even
short.
think
It's
about it,
complete.
dog.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And 21 yards there as they convert on third.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Really? Really, man.
Undercrush. Leo. Hey, high 7. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Switch. Tight go. Hey, check. Look at me. Door.
It's going to take you a minute to figure that out. There's a lot of pieces on here, though. Straight up.
On first down, Moss. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
94.
First down, Texans.
He's coming. Pilot, 64, weak. Check 52. Hey.
Don't throw this ball, though.
Let's go.
Don't throw this ball.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Completes it to Davis. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
At the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, shit.
He's got it complete to Perkins.
My bad.
25 yards that time.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts him right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
Ready. 60 outlaw. Bam.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Okay.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Shit. X3. 218. Chop.
2nd and 2. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
I don't know how the hell he's going out of that.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans push further out in front.
Snap. No, dude. That dude laying on the ground right next to him. I don't know how he got out of that.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
You need one. I saw looked at you. Looked at your scheme match, bro.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, Lawrence. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Watch the safety creep. Look, squeeze.
To throw on 3rd down, Lawrence. It's caught by Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Go. 18 greater.
First and 10 at the 47.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Go.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Lawrence. He gets this to Devontae Adams. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Man, you're a damn joke.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Lawrence gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Get it.
On first down, Lawrence. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And it's caught. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
On the ready.
This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
Kill. Out. Kill.
2nd and 3. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Dumb as hell. That's a force. That's a force. It's a force. Dumb.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Check 13. Check 13. Hey, Charlie. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. You go night. Go night. No. Motion. Hey, wahoo.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Go.
Right back to him on first down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Yeah.
Don't throw this ball, no.
2nd and 4. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
90 Wolf. Come to my work. Ready?
They'll run on first down. Akers. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I like that. I like football.
He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dub for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
You draw quarters. Hard.
Back to throw. Lawrence. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Ready? 30 base. Mike 50, Mike 50. Here we go, here we go. Shoot.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they held them in check on the scoreboard. And now the throw taken in by Chark. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? We'll hear about that from him soon.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Fournette. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Hate to say it, but that play typifies what we've seen from this offense all game long.
Yeah, don't you think maybe you flip over your play sheet as the offensive coordinator and see the side that says...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 12-yard touchdown run, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Field goal, that's a
but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception, finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, watch it. Yep.
They'll run it now out of the gun. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Let's go. 91. Check 43. Joker. Hey, Orbit. General West. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Check pass. 58, boys, 58 to Mike. Get it.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Straight up. You look at that one pick.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one caught by Davis. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on. And this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Straight up. You're taking it to the house. Hey, right now.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. 2nd and 10. He'll get this one complete to Davis. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Man, he a joke.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He a damn joke.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Yeah, that what you believe? Okay.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Rock it.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, Lawrence. And no, it's incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
How the hell you drop that damn ball?
On the double. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming. Check 20.
Damn close.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 18-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
See if it goes.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
You better get
This
that
quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lawrence. The open man is Westbrook. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's just me and you.
Fournette running right. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Lawrence. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
6 guys. Check. Gone. Buzz. Snap.
On 4th down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
58, boys, 58. 58, Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check. Greystone, travel. Watch twist. Watch the go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And here is a leaping catch.
Seriously.
He pulled it in. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Watch the screen.
Back to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First down, Houston.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Moss. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Yeah, dog. You caught me slipping a couple times. You caught me slipping. No, I blew it. The last pick and that damn field goal. That's the game.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check safety. Check your hot read. Shut. Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. Moss. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Texans, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Is he black there?
How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play life chat.